Welcome to A Minute with the Mayor. I'm Dick Norton, and thank you for watching. Today I'm pleased to share with you that I have our new fire chief, Jeff Funai, with us today. And I thought I would use this opportunity to give you a chance to meet our new fire chief and to hear a little bit about his background. Jeff has been with our fire department since 1995 and most recently a captain. And so we're pleased that we have our new chief, and pleased, Jeff, that you've taken some time to come join us. It would help if you could just tell our viewers a bit about your background,
Sure.
Personal background, and with Green Fire. I know a lot of people love to hear about your family.
Okay, absolutely. Well, thanks. Yes, I've lived in Green since I was 5. We moved here at that time, and I'm a graduate of Green Schools. Met my wife in high school. So I married my high school sweetheart. That's been great. We have 2 kids, and they're both going through Green Schools right now. And since joining the department in 1995, I've had a lot of really great opportunities to be involved in some things. And just some highlights, I guess, are that we ran an Explorer program for high school kids through the department for 10 years. So we started that and ran that, and that was a great opportunity to introduce some kids to the fire service, and they got a chance to see if it was something they were going to be interested in or not. I was also a tactical paramedic for the Summit County Sheriff's SWAT team, and that was a very unique experience. Really enjoyed my time with those guys. That was a great thing to do.
Let me pause,
sure.
because maybe viewers aren't aware. I know I don't think I could teach the class, but what is a tactical paramedic?
A tactical paramedic is just a paramedic that's embedded, and you've heard that term, I suppose, looking at news coverage of Iraq and Afghanistan, but it's embedded with the SWAT team. So when the Summit County Sheriff's SWAT team would go on a mission, deploy for whatever, high-risk warrant, whatever it was, they'd have paramedics that are with them that are part of the team, that are outfitted like the team, that are there to render immediate care.
Did that enhance your skill or knowledge? And if it did, were you able to bring that back to our
Sure.
our staff here in Green?
Absolutely, yeah. Yes, absolutely it did. And through that training process, there was actually a few of the techniques and even a little bit of equipment that we then brought back to the fire department that is now on the trucks and in service then for everyone when our ambulances go on a call here in Green. Yeah, so that's been a win.
You have an excellent resume, and you've done a lot of things in your life relative to fire and safety, medical care, and others. But I know you're part of several other organizations throughout the state. Would you share with our viewers what those are?
Sure, absolutely. Yes, I've been lucky enough to be able to participate in quite a few different committees. That's not that interesting. It's just great to know that I do get involved in shaping, kind of the way that, or having a role in shaping the way that the field of EMS and the fire service is going to go. But what's probably most interesting is that I'm a member of the state's incident management team. Had a few opportunities to deploy within the state. We did a flooding incident in Ottawa and a train derailment in Painesville. And then outside of the state, I've deployed twice to the state of New York, kind of a mutual aid assistance in the wake of Hurricane Irene and Superstorm Sandy. So we were in Long Island in Suffolk County and helped them with their disaster recovery.
Yeah, those are really significant, and I would say to the viewers as well that as our fire medics and our leadership in the fire department continue to enhance their education and get involved in these other organizations, they bring that experience back to the rest of the crew, and we can only be helped and aided in that regard. So I appreciate that very much. Now, the viewers might be interested in knowing a little bit about some of your goals for Green Fire. Will they see anything different, more or less? What can we expect?
Well, I'll tell you, I feel like I'm replacing a legend, and that's a very difficult thing to do. So I guess just the viewers can rest assured that I grew up in this system, and they trained me, and the support staff and the support network and all the people, they're still there. So that high level of service, that bar, it's been raised very high by the Calderones already. And so yes, we have a great target that we need to continue to achieve. And things that I see going forward, the seniority of our department is an issue that we have to plan for and we have to manage. We have some succession planning that we need to do because we have that top end of the department that's nearing their retirement, and we need to get that corporate knowledge passed on to that next generation. And it is going to take some effort and some planning to get through that. And in fact, that takes me to another goal, another tool that we're going to have to do that is I want to advance the concept of incident management teams, like I mentioned how I've participated in the state, but advance that here locally. And we've got some great progress going on already. You know, when we have a larger incident here locally, our neighboring departments, we all have to gather together to manage that together. And for the most part, that's been limited to, or the focus of that has been tactical resources, the boots on the ground, pulling hoses, chopping holes, you know, doing the actual work. But what we need to also advance, and this is the incident management team concept, is the overhead positions, the people who are ensuring that those tactical resources have what they need to solve the problems, tracking people and just sharing information and keeping everybody situationally aware or on the same page. So that's another one there as well. And then a third goal is that we need a solution for dispatch. It's a very valuable service that we provide to the citizens. And that level of service, we need to make sure that whatever we come up with, we maintain that level of service. But there may be opportunities for some sort of consolidation, and there's certainly lots of options that are out there, and we're going to study those, and we're going to come up with our best option and make sure that we have a good, solid plan going forward that maintains and enhances that level of service.
Jeff, thank you for joining us. And you've got your hands full, as you say, to follow the Calderones. And but I want to say publicly that clearly we've made a good selection. Jeff, you will follow that, and you'll even bring more. And that's the whole idea of new talent and new people with new ideas, but steeped in this tradition is going to serve Greene very well. So I want to thank you for that. I'd like to segue into giving some appreciation to Kevin Groen. Kevin Groen, as you may or may not know, is our assistant fire chief. And after Chief Calderone retired, Kevin has stepped up and done a great job in running the department until we selected our new chief. So I want to give a shout out to Kevin for all the good work that he's done and certainly express my appreciation for that. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Viewers, I hope you enjoyed the interview. This is Dick Norton, A Minute with the Mayor. Thank you for watching.